The third day of the autumn session of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly on Tuesday discussed several pertinent issues pertaining to the possible fall out of NRC in the state, protection of the living root bridges in the state, grievances of the deficit teachers, implementation of the Kulsi Dam project, mob violence in Mahendraganj, among others. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today informed the House that appropriate legislative measures and steps are being taken to ensure that Assam's NRC discards don't infiltrate into the state. Sangma, replying to a short discussion on the NRC and its possible fallout in the state, said as part of the exercise to check influx of NRC discards, checkpoints have been asked to be extra vigilant. So far, he said, 223 outsiders were detected at the different check gates in the state, and they were pushed back to Assam as they didn't possess valid documents. Meghalaya further pointed out that the Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act has been implemented in the state, but acknowledged that the act can still be further strengthened. Participating in the discussions, several legislators cutting across party lines expressed concern over possibility of NRC discards from Assam illegally entering into the state and sought clarification from the government over the steps being taken to check such influx. The opposition Congress on Tuesday expressed concern over the proposed Kulsi Dam project along the border between Meghalaya and Assam. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed the House that there was a joint inspection between the officials of Meghalaya and Assam, and it was subsequently decided that detailed project report will be prepared. The opposition leader of opposition in the Meghalaya Assembly, Dr. Mukul Sangma, asked whether the areas that will be affected by the proposed dam under Kamrup and West Khasi Hills falls under areas of difference between the two states. Meghalaya Chief Minister said that whether areas of differences will fall under the proposed project will be known only after preparation of the DPR. To a call attention motion moved by the opposition member from the Congress, Himalaya M. Shangpliang, the Chief Minister said that the government is committed to protect and promote the living root bridges of the state. He said consultants have been hired who, in consultation with the stakeholders, is moving ahead so that these living root bridges could be enlisted under UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Replying to a different call attention motion, Minister in charge Education Lakman Rimboy informed the House that if all the deficit teachers in the state are brought under the provisions of the Fifth Pay Commission, the move would cost the state an additional rupees 418 crore. He further stated that steps are being taken to find ways to address some of the grievances of these teachers across the state, be it in terms of monthly disbursal of the salary through digitalized medium and other demands. Rumboy said that the government is seriously looking into their demands despite the department's financial constraints. Opposition member from the Congress, Meral Bond's aim, while calling the attention of the government, said deficit teachers are suffering as they were being paid quarterly and with little retirement benefits and sought urgent government intervention. Earlier during question hour, the Chief Minister informed the House that a magisterial inquiry has been instituted in relation to a mob violence in Mahendraganj in July 22nd this year. He was replying to a question raised by leader of the opposition, Mukul Sangma. Mr. Sangma informed the House that the government had given a 15 days time for the completion of the inquiry from July 25th, but since extension was sought, the report will now be completed by September 30th of this month. To a different question, the Minister in charge Education, Lakman Rumboy, said the state government has always supported the minorities as per the provision of the Constitution. Replying to a different question, Rumboy said 7 vocational courses have been introduced in 23 government schools under the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan. The minister informed the House that in due course of time these courses would be introduced in other schools of the state as well. Minister in charge PWD, Preston Song, informed the House that 14 landowners are yet to be compensated for sale of their land, construction of the Nongstoin Rongjeng Genjal Tura Road. Tim Song said the process is on to compensate the landowners as early as possible. TNT Bureau